Alphabet Pocket Tutorial Fabric version.
For this project you will need Let's get started. Mark a 1 cm seam allowance on the wrong side of each fabric piece. Then fold that 1 cm seam allowance inward. Next, fold each piece in half. Then, take the 2 small fabric pieces and fold both side edges inward toward the center. Then fold the piece in half to create a clean fabric tab. Your fabric pieces should look like this. Stitch color number 1 onto the stabilizer. Remove the hook from the machine and turn the hook over to the back side. Before placing the next fabric piece, I'm making a few marks around the placement lines. I'm using a 5x7 hoop, so I have enough space to make these marks directly on the stabilizer. If you're using a 4x4 hoop, you may not have enough room to do this. So just use a ruler or measuring tape to help position the fabric pieces correctly. Mark 2 centimeters upward from the top of the placement lines. Place the back fabric piece with the folded edge aligned with the 2 centimeters line. Check that the fabric is centered and straight with the placement lines. Then, tape the piece down to keep it in place. Turn the hoop to the front side, and mark 2 centimeters to the right side of the placement lines. Place one of the fabric tabs with the folded edge facing outward, and align the folded edge with the 2 centimeters mark you made. Return the hook to the machine and stitch color number 2. Remove the hook from the machine and turn it to the back side. Take the other fabric tab and tape it in place. Both folded edges, the back fabric piece and the fabric tab should reach the 2 centimeters marks. Return the hook to the machine and stitch color number 3. Remove the hook from the machine and turn it to the back side. Fold the back fabric piece upward and secure it with tape to keep it out of the stitching area. Turn the hoop to the front side. Mark the center of the placement lines. Then place the front fabric piece centered over the placement lines. The fabric in this example is positioned slightly to low. Your fabric should line up exactly with the placement lines. Return the hook to the machine and stitch color number 4. Float a piece of fabric over the letter placement lines and stitch color number 5. Trim the felt excess. Remove the hook from the machine and turn it to the back side. Fold the back fabric piece back down, making sure it is centered and fully covering the placement lines, and secure it with tape. Then turn the hook to the front side and remove the tapes from the sides of the frontal fabric piece. Fold each side of the fabric inward, aligning the edges with the placement lines, and secure them in place with tape. Return the hook to the machine and stitch colors number 6 and number 7. Remove the tapes. Then fold each side of the fabric inward until the folded edges align with the side stitch lines. And secure them in place with tape. Then stitch color number 8. Remove your work from the hook and remove all the tape and excess stabilizer. Add snaps or Velcro to close the pocket and connect the additional pockets. And your alphabet fabric pocket is finished. Thank you so much for stitching with me today. I hope you enjoyed making your alphabet fabric pocket. Happy stitching! And see you in the next tutorial.